everyone, I started this project with a pizza pan from the Dollar Tree, a Hello Spring sign from Jo-Ann Fabric, some scrapbook paper that I had, Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster, Waverly chalk paint in the color Lavender, and Waverly antique wax for distressing later on. Then I used a little bit of plastic wood to fill in the holes on the Hello Spring sign. Now they do sell smaller containers of wood filler or plastic wood. This one I pilfered from my husband. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Fingers crossed. The type of plastic wood I'm using goes on pink and dries brown, which is really nice because that shows you when it's dry. Once I finished smoothing it out, I set it aside, moved on to taking the paper from the pizza pan to use as a stencil with my scrapbook paper. On the back side of the scrapbook paper, I traced out the circle, then cut it out. I then used the Plaster Waverly chalk paint and painted the outer rim and the inner edge of the pizza pan. I let that dry and gave it a second coat. Once both coats of paint were dry, I used the Waverly antique wax to distress the pizza pan. Using my finger to smudge it all around the edge and inner rim of the pizza pan, I would wipe it on with my finger and rub it off with a paper towel. When I was done with that, I moved on to the scrapbook paper and just did the outer edge of the page and let those dry. Once the wax was dry, I used Mod Podge matte finish, poured some in the center of the pan, spread it out with a paintbrush, placed my paper down, and using some plastic wrap, went over to smooth out some of the edges. The plastic wrap helps prevent any tearing of the paper. Once the wrinkles were smoothed out as best as I could get them, I used more Mod Podge to seal the entire pan. Don't worry about any wrinkles that are in the paper. It will be covered by the Hello Spring sign. Once I was done with the Mod Podge, I moved on to the Hello Spring sign using the Lavender Waverly chalk paint and painted the entire sign. It only needed one coat, and I set that aside to dry. It's now time to assemble our sign. Using a combination of E6000 glue and hot glue, I placed the E6000 all over the sign, then applied hot glue, placed it on the center of my pizza pan, and pressed firmly. Once that was set, I made a prefab bow out of some ribbon I had on hand. You can use any kind of ribbon you'd like. And I hot glued that to the top of the pan. And there you go, a simple Hello Spring sign. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please share and like, and remember you can always follow my page at Jenny of All Trades. Thank you so much for watching. Stay crafty. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.